Okay, what you see now on the screen is about the definite and indefinite articles. In English, there are three articles like an, and the, because the articles an, and the are dominant and normally used in spoken or in written form to express idea. They are used before nouns. Because they are used before nouns, they are categorized or a type of adjective to give meaning to the noun. The definite article the is used before a noun to indicate, to show the identity of the noun. The noun is known to the reader. Like if I say to you, right, the car is expensive. In my mind, you should have known that the object I say about the car. If you don't know, I cannot say the here. The indefinite article like or an is used before a noun. It is about the general. When the identity is not known, it is general statement. When I say a book, you don't know what kind of book I'm speaking about, but in your mind it is only a book. There are certain situations in which a noun takes no article. The meaning here, sometimes there is no an, there is no there is no the, or there is no article before the noun. Now we discuss about definite and indefinite article. Definite article like the is possibly used in singular or plural noun. And indefinite article or a is used before a singular noun beginning with a consonant sound. The consonant like k, p, and here or an before a singular noun beginning with a vowel sound. Here the concern is the sound, not the letter, because sometimes the letter is consonant but the sound is vowel, and still use and here. Countable nouns and non-countable nouns. Countable nouns refers to items that can be counted and are either singular or plural. But non-countable nouns, they are not counted, not generally counted, and considered to be singular. For the purpose of understanding how articles are used, it is important to know that nouns can be either countable, can be counted, or non-countable, indefinite in quantity and cannot be counted. In addition, countable nouns are either singular, just one, or plural, more than one. Non-countable nouns are always in the form singular predicate. Remember that. For example, if we are speaking of water that has been spilled on the table, there can be one drop. It is singular. Or can be two drops. It is plural of water on the table. The word drop in this example is countable noun. You can count the drop because we can count the number of drops. Therefore, according to the rules applying to countable nouns, the word drop would use the articles a or the. However, if we are speaking of water in general, okay, we talk about water in the whole spilled on the table, it would not be appropriate to count one water or two waters, because here there would be simply just water on the table. Water is non-countable noun. Therefore, according to the rules applying to non-countable nouns, the word water would use no article, not with the, not with a. So you need to know the specific rules about the use of the or the use of an and a here. Rule number 1. Specific identity not known. Use the indefinite article like a or an only with a singular countable noun whose specific identity is not known to the reader. You don't know the object. You use a or a here before the nouns that begin with a consonant sound, and use an before the nouns that begin with a vowel sound. Because it is non-specific member of a group, there is not specific category. Like, I think an animal is in the garage. I think an animal. Do you know what animal I'm speaking about? You don't know. You only want to know it is just one animal in the garage. Because of that, it is not, you don't know the identity of the animal. That man is a scoundrel. Who is the scoundrel? That man. A scoundrel. What kind of scoundrel? The identity is not clear. We are looking for an apartment. You know there is an apartment that I'm looking about. But do you know which apartment? You don't know. Because of that situation, a or an is used here. The next one, use the article a or an to indicate one in one. Just one in number. It is the opposition to more than one. I own a cat and 2 dogs. How many cats? Just one. Do you know what kind of cat? You don't know. The name? You don't know. I just want to mention it is a cat. One cat. The next one, the plural form of a or an, you can make it some. Use some to indicate unspecified, it is a limited amount, but more than one. An apple, you don't know which apple I'm speaking about, it is just one. But if more than one, you will say some apples. And you don't know what kind of apples I'm speaking about. The next one, use the article a or an before a this is before a consonant, a before a consonant sound, and use an before a vowel sound, like a boy, an apple. And you can put some adjectives in between, okay, after article a or an, like an unhappy boy, okay, unhappy boy, or a red apple. Move to the rule number 2. It is for the specific identity known. You know the identity. It is specific. The specification of the noun is clear for you. It is definite article, whether it is singular or it is plural or it is countable or non-countable. When it is specific of the noun is known to the reader, that is the rule number 2 in the certain situations. What are they? Use the article, this the here, when a particular noun has already been mentioned previously. I ate an apple yesterday. So the word apple is already mentioned. The apple was juicy and delicious. The apple here, not like the apple we are talking about something else. No, because the apple here refers to an apple yesterday. So an apple already mentioned previously. So the next one mentioned, use the, because the refers to the previous object. Use the article when an adjective, phrase, or clause describing the noun clarifies or restricts its identity. The boy sitting next to me raised his hand. Who is the boy? You want to make it describing, you clarify, you restrict, you limit the object. Not all boy, only the boy sitting next to me. Because of sitting next to me is the restricted. You try to make it the barrier, to limit. Not all boy, you make it the here. Thank you for the advice you gave me. You gave me, it is with the advice because it is specific. Use the article the when the noun refers to something or someone that is unique. The theory of relativity, the 2003 federal budget, it is unique, not many. Because of this, you can use the. The next one, rule number 3. All things in general use no article. And in general, it is in the plural form. You can count it and it is in the plural, more than one. And it is use no article. All trees are beautiful in the fall. He was asking for advice, not for an advice. Because advice here in general. I don't like coffee, not the coffee. Because coffee, I do not like all coffees in general. He was asking for advice in general. All trees are beautiful in the fall. So it is about the general thinking. That is all about this, about article. You can feel free to ask if you still have some questions. Thank you.